Hello and welcome to the Harriet Muller Art channel, giving you the techniques to produce amazing artwork. So how many times have you ever sat by a river and noticed these amazing dashes of colour just flying in and out all around you? Yes, you've guessed it, we're going to be drawing a dragonfly, one of my favourite insects and a request for Zoe. So get yourself some plain white paper, you will need a pencil, a pen, an eraser, and also your choice of colouring pencils, or you can use any other medium that you like. And if you like to draw animals, don't forget to download my free PDF of how to draw horse galloping, which you'll find in the link just here. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start off with a cross in the center of the page. Don't have to use a ruler. I'm just going to draw this freehand, but feel free to use a ruler if you want to. There we go. And then another one just across here. It's just to help us add some symmetry. I'm just doing this very lightly in pencil. There we go. Next, we're going to add the bulbous eyes. So let's just draw these big old eyes. There we go. Now for the part that's called the thorax. So this is essentially the top half of the body. So one line coming down here. Remember, these are just preparatory lines, so you don't have to do it perfectly. And if I go too quickly, just hit pause and rewind. Okay, so on the end of the thorax, we have the abdomen, which is the long skinny bit at the bottom. It comes all the way down. There we go. Brilliant. Now we're going to add one of the wings. So just here, we're going to be starting the wing. We go all the way over here, all the way around. And then it's going to come back in here and follow the line across there. I'm going to do the same for the other side. Now try and keep them the same size. So I'm just going to measure roughly using my hand. So that one needs to come out to about here. I'm going to start in the same place, just here. And we're going to try and make them as symmetrical as possible, but obviously that's not really achievable, so we'll do the best that we can. There we go. Awesome. Now for the bottom wing. So again, we're just going to start off in the same place. And it's not quite as long as this one, so I'm just going to stop just a little bit further over to the left-hand side. And this one's going to come downwards, so it's a shape like this. And then it's going to come round and down. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm just going to try and keep this level. Come down and keep this part level as well. I'm just going to draw myself some little guidelines. There we go. Then it's going to come up. And then we're going to start off from here. Again, I'm not going to make it quite as long as this one, so I'm stopping a little bit shorter than there. And then it's just going to all join up just like this, all beautifully. There we go. Did you know that dragonflies have been around for 300 million years, and the prehistoric ones, they had a huge wingspan. It was about 80 centimeters. Can you imagine those giant things flying around? Gosh, you wouldn't be able to have your picnics by the river, would you? There we go. Okay, I've switched to pen, but please carry on in pencil. It's just so that you can see it on camera really well, okay? I'm going to start off with these huge eyes. Did you know that the dragonfly's eyes are made up of thousands of smaller little lenses? That's why they're so big, and it's so that they can see in all different directions at the same time. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Now we're going to be doing the thorax again. So bringing it down. It needs these big muscular areas just here. There we go. I'm just going to draw a line going across and another one going across there. And then it's got these almost, it looks a little bit like a backbone, look. Something like that. There we go. And then on either side, to add in the body. And then the abdomen's composed of lots of little segments. So just have a look what I'm going to do. So just drawing these curved lines going all the way down, kind of like stacking one upon the other. And they're getting slightly smaller and slightly thinner as we go down. There we go. And then the last one's going to have like a little hook on the end, just like that. Next, we're going to add the lovely front legs. So they've got similar names. So this bit's called the femur. Femur there. Then going to add the tibia. And then this bit's called the tarsi. So there we go. And it's got a little claw at the end. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So femur, tibia, tarsi, and claw. We're now going to add in the wings. So starting off with this wing on the right hand side, I'm going to follow the preparatory lines that we did before, but about here I'm going to do an indentation. Then I'm going to follow what we did before again. It's going to come all the way around, and here there's another indentation. And then it's going to go down and then slightly up to join the body. There we go. Now I'm going to try and recreate this on the other side. Wish me luck. So following the line that we did before, slight indentation there. Going all the way around. Another indentation there, coming down and then slightly up to join the body. Brilliant. Now for the lower wings. So again, we're going to follow the line that we did before. So there we go. It's just going to touch this other one. And here it's going to come down. It's going to come around, and then there's a slight indentation here. Again, go all the way down. And here we're going to make it join up to the body, just like so. And you guessed it, we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So one there, coming all the way around to there, and then all the way down, slight indentation there, come all the way down and round, and all the way up to join the body. Excellent, you're doing so well. All that we've got left to do is to add the markings. So I'm just going to add some of the markings in now. So one like that hits the top. We're then going to draw like little branches because these are essentially all the veins. So one round here, going back, and then where we did this indentation before, we've got one coming out from there. There we go. So please remember to hit pause because this part's a little bit tricky, but you can do it. I know you can. Just keep on going. You've started off, so you've got to finish it off because you're doing so, so well. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. I'm going to make it as symmetrical as we can. Don't worry if it's not entirely symmetrical. You know, we're not going to notice. There we go. So one on this side to about there, and again it's going to be joined up to that indentation that we did before, and then it's going to come up and we're going to follow it around again, all the way to there. Okay, brilliant. Now for the lower ones. This one comes all the way around and it joins this indentation, so that's quite easy. We'll do the same on the other side. Let's do all the easy bits. This one comes all the way around and joins the body. Okay. Now from here, we're going to draw a line coming up, just like that. It's going to branch off again, so it's going to spike there. Branch off again, and just one more. And that's it. So we're going to do the same on this side. So from here, goes upwards. It's going to branch off again. Upwards. And it's going to branch off again. Now for the other legs, it's got 6 legs in total, but we can't see them all because they're underneath the wings. So just got another one poking out from there. Just draw a little thing like that. And then the tarsi, and then the claw. And then one on the other side. And the tarsi, and the claw. There we go. And the other one's tucked in behind here. Now, if you haven't gone over it in pen already, go over it in pen, then erase all the pencil lines, and we're going to go on to colouring it in. Okay, now I'm going to use my colouring pencils to just colour in. So I'm starting off with a really nice light blue colour. So I'm going to do this all over the top. Remember to make it symmetrical, so what you do on one side, do on the other. So this whole area is covered in this light blue colour. Also, I'm going over this thorax and the abdomen areas. I'm using this light blue as a kind of a gentle base colour. I'm only doing it around the edges. Now I'm going to use a slightly darker blue. On the inner part of these vein areas, I'm just really pressing quite hard. I'm leaving the part along the centre of this abdomen area much lighter. I'm just going around the edges there. Okay, now for an even darker blue. So we're just going around the shades of blue. Going over these vein areas again. And now I'm just doing the tips, just in this much darker blue. The way I colour in with colouring pencils, I do lots of small circles just to kind of get it all blended in. Now I'm going to use this kind of purple colour. Okay, now I'm using a pink. Now this lovely cadmium yellow. And then now a lemon yellow. Now a green. Okay, now I'm going to use my eraser just very carefully blend in the colours just slightly. I'm going to go over the eye again. Okay, now I'm going to use a much finer pen, but you can carry on in the same pen if you like. I'm just adding just a couple of details. Drawing some curved lines across here. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Remember, whatever you do on one side, you do on the other. And then here, there are a couple of markings that I'm going to add in. Same on the other side. One on that side, one on this side, and then one coming in like so. There we go. And I'm just drawing a couple of rows like that. These are to show all the little veins. So you can keep on going on. And the same on this side. And basically just fill in the space with lots of lines and little shorter lines, just like this. Just like so. And here we've got the same. Lots of curved lines. And we're now going to do the same for the bottom part. So here there's a curved line. And the same on the other side. You don't have to get these lines so precise, okay? It just helps if you just draw some patterns down here. Just try and make them symmetrical, that's the only thing that I'd say. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's enough veins that we've put in already. You can carry on and just add more and more tiny little segments, but I think that would be simplified as it is. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit subscribe and like and click on this next video. You're gonna love it. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care, bye-bye.